bit early. I'm still eating my hot dog. Never fear, the big show is on the way. This, my friend, is the pre-show. If you've never been to a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live show before, we're going to be telling you how it works and lots of other things besides including me getting my breath back.
Dancing, a lot of that moving, isn't there?
A lot of dancing. Let me introduce you to the fabulous co-host that is the one and only Alex Holcomb. Make some noise for Alex Holcomb!
Stop it, so kind. It's only fair, Alex Baker, if I do it back. So Birmingham, can you make some noise for maybe my favourite co-host? It's Alex Baker, everyone!
You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. So Alex, we're going to be talking about the Champions Cup. We're going to be talking about the 4 competition rounds on the road to the Champions Cup, because someone is going to be lifting the beloved, the bespoke trophy at the end of the show. But we're not talking about that now. The first thing we're going to do is meet some drivers. So come with us as we move across this vast, huge space. I've actually unlocked this skill in the past 24 hours. Apparently I can now move backwards quite quickly, which is nice, but it's still absolutely enormous. As we go to our first truck and our first driver, Birmingham, make some noise for the one and only Dylan Bart from Bullshaker.
Now, Dylan, there is so much going on inside that monster truck, but I want to know, what is under that hood?
Underneath the hood of Bone Shaker, we have heavy metal, and with that comes heavy metal intensity and the ultimate crash attack, the Skull Smackdown.
The Skull Smackdown, heavy metal intensity. Alex, I think I'm in love with this truck.
This truck is a bit of you, Alex Holcomb. And do you know what? Dylan Bart's has been bringing the thunder. Will it be him that lifts the Champions Cup tonight? He's saying yes, we'll find out. One more time for Dylan Bart and Bullshaker. And Alex, you are true metal through and through. So this truck is absolutely a piece of you. Do you know what? It's got the chrome skull at the front as well. Look at that.
Look, I'm going to give it a little kiss now.
Oh, lovely. I'd imagine a bit of jewellery with that on would be nice.
Little nose ring, gorgeous, yeah.
Nose ring, got a nose ring. Right, so we're going to walk across the arena floor once more to a brand new truck on the tour. What a beautiful beast it is. And I'm not talking about the side, I'm talking about the driver. Not really. This is Mark Simonen, driver of Hot Wheels 5R! Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Now, Mark, this whole show is called Hot Wheels and Monster Trucks Live, Glow&Fire. You're in a massive fire truck. Do you think you've got an unfair advantage?
I don't know if I necessarily have an unfair advantage. I mean, we have some great tracks here, and we're just out here to have a good time.
I can't wait to have a good time. It's so cash.
So cash, but I tell you what, he's been bringing the thunder. We saw some amazing tricks from you earlier on. Do you have a favourite round? Have you got a favourite round in the competition?
I mean, as of lately, I've been really having a good time doing the wheelies. It's probably the most technical round, but I've kind of become one with the truck for the most part. If I hit it just right, I usually end up doing pretty well.
He's become one with the truck. I love that. Will that reign true tonight? We'll find out. One more time for Mark Simonen in Hot Wheels 5R! That was a new voice.
Of course,
Let's try that out. Trying something different. As we cross the arena floor once more, now there is a big blue truck in the corner there, but we're going to breeze straight past that and move to the next one for reasons that will become clear a little bit later on in the show. But as we move towards this chap, he's already got a big smile on his face. He's one of my favourites in the world, this guy. It's the wonderful Darren Schnell, the driver of Gunstar!
Now, Darren, it is said that you are the ruthless Joker, so do you think that means you've got what it takes to take home that Champions Cup?
I really hope so. I'm out here living my childhood dream. I get to put on a helmet and run over cars, and I get paid to do it. And the best part about that, Alex, is that truck in the corner. I get to do it with my wife. She drives Bigfoot, so we're out here having fun. But you know what? If she takes home the Champions Cup, it's going to be a whole different conversation tonight.
Oh dear, so when you go back to the hotel, you've got some husband-wife rivalry over monster trucks.
They want to play cards or dice, whatever, with their spouse. They know they can get very, very competitive. That girl in that big blue Ford is very competitive, so I'm going to hear about it all night long.
It's always amazing watching you drive, Darren, because you're such a smiley guy, but you are the ruthless Joker. When you get that helmet on and get behind the wheel, it's chaos. You come screaming out of the pits, debris flying everywhere, smoke coming from the tires. I mean, are you crazy behind the wheel?
That's the ultimate joke. I get to go have fun, play with my big toy, and run over cars. I'm a big kid at heart.
And you have, I think, possibly, as all these drivers do, the coolest and weirdest job in the entire world. One more time for Darren Snell from Glow&Fire! What a truck and what a competitor. A husband and wife rivalry on the road, Alex Holker.
It's unbelievable. Do you think you can do this with your wife? Do you think it would just, end badly?
My wife is beyond competitive. That would be an absolute disaster for everybody involved, believe me. Right, so here we are with another absolute legend of the tour. What a guy he is, and what a competitor. Also, I joked in the Power Smashers pre-show before as well. Also, one of the hardest people on earth to interview, because the whole time you're talking, this man just talks into your ear to try and distract you. It's Rick Stephens from Skelesaurus!
Now, Rick, this is the first time that Skelesaurus has competed on this tour. How do you feel? Do you feel like it can take home that Champions Cup?
I mean, look at the thing. I feel like I've already won.
Did you know what's so great about Rick is the answers are so simple every time it's the point.
Well, do you know what? It's fighting talk. He's just like, yeah, I think this thing has already won itself. Rick, are you going to bring it though? What's your favorite? Your favorite round's freestyle, right?
Obviously, my favorite round is freestyle, yeah. Like I tell in every interview, a couple years ago, I figured out I could drift a 12,000-pound monster truck, and I've been doing it on pretty much every arena floor since.
And this floor is absolutely incredible for it because it's nice and slick as well. So you're going to be drifting a piece of prehistoric machinery around the arena floor. One more time for Rick Stephens in Skelesaurus! Thank you, Rick. And here we go. We're moving over the road. The road? I suppose it is a road. There's cars, monster trucks. I've never seen monster trucks on the road. To the reigning champ, everybody. Can we get up? Woo! The reigning champion, because this morning, Krista Miguez lifted the Champions Cup. Let's hear it for Krista Miguez, driver of Mega Race!
Now, Kristen, I heard some of the drivers speaking earlier, and they said they are livid that Mega Race has come back from extinction. What have you got to say to them? Let's have some fighting talk.
Mega Race is here and ready to play. We're here to take a bite out of the competition.
Taking a bite out of the competition, Alex. I can't wait to see it.
She certainly took a bite out of the competition earlier today. You were dominant in the round we had this morning. You lifted that Champions Cup. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. It was an amazing moment. Oh, I think of it.
We'll see. This is a stacked lineup of drivers out here. I can guarantee one thing for sure. We're all going to come out here. We're going to have fun. And when we're having fun, you guys can feel it. You're going to have a blast tonight. Are you guys ready?
They might be. One more time for Krista Miguez, driver of Mega Race. I've just abandoned you, Alex.
You want to see later?
So walking through the crush cars right now, you'll see the crush cars here. People don't realise these are actual cars, and when the monster trucks hit them, I do feel a bit sorry for them, honestly, because by the end of the competition they are about this high off the floor. But they are real cars, and it does cause quite the impact when these monster trucks hit them. And one that always likes to have a little bite out of the crush cars is this one right here. Not this one, this one. This is Anthony Ritter, driver of Tiger Shark.
Now, Birmingham, what Anthony's doing here is called the Shark Tooth Chop. Can I see your Shark Tooth Chop? Yeah, check that out. Now, Anthony, Tiger Shark, part land, part sea. And together, it creates the ultimate monster truck. Do you have like a favourite part, land, sea?
You know, we've got the best of both worlds. We've got the speed on land from a tiger, and these fins on the side. They come from a shark, but we're not using them for water. We're using them to fly through the air.
Fly through the air. Alex, look at the state of that already. Massive crack in it.
I know, Tiger Shark has had a beating on this tour so far, but that's because this guy drives it so hard, and I've got a good feeling how Tiger Shark's going to perform tonight. One more time for Anthony Ritter and Tiger Shark. Love that truck, love that dude as well, such a nice guy. As is everybody on this tour. You know, we talk about the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live family. It is a true family. Backstage we've got husbands and wives. Rick Steffens and Ali are on the road together with their kids as well. It's just absolutely lovely. We love bringing our family to all your families together here in the arena. Now, one other family that exists around the world is the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live social family. You can post up your pictures using that hashtag Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. And there's also the QR code.
There is, in the middle of the arena there, you'll see the QR code. In fact, guys, if you get your phones out now, zoom in on that QR code, you can actually have your photo up on the big screen. You can put captions on there as well, so any birthday shout-outs you want, scan the QR code, and your photo will be right in the middle.
It most certainly will. Also, I want to say a massive shout-out to our friends at Spirits Toys Investors. Those guys are amazing, and they've been giving us gift cards to give away to you guys throughout the competition as well. I'll be up there in the stands a little bit later on, giving away Spirits Toys Superstores gift cards, so if you see me, like this, all of a sudden, randomly pounce. We'll be back in a second to take you down the road to the Champions Cup, but for now, let's play a tune.